saying, can I first of all congratulate you on having the best surname of all time?
Thank you very much, thank you.
It's a pop star's name.
It is a marketing dream, yeah, it's crazy.
I've been trying to think of songs for you, which must get really boring.
Well, I've heard a few, but actually I found out a new one from some of the younger fans, apparently from the Hannah Montana movie. Yeah, so yeah, it's something that I'm yet to experience. But
Hadn't thought that one, sorry.
Yeah,
but I like the hey now, hey now.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good one. Anyway, you won.
I can't believe it, honestly
Well
can't believe
done.
it. Thank you so much.
So what was it like last night? Because I was there and the atmosphere was incredible. Could you believe it when Dermot read out your name, which
Not
took
at
forever?
all. Yeah, no, he always does that. He leaves that pause, and to me up there it felt like a year, do you know what I mean, when you're waiting for it. And no, I genuinely didn't think, you know, after someone like Fleur, who's been fantastic all the way through, you know, and to then have that performance the week previous and to go to #1 in iTunes chart and stuff like that, I really thought that I was going to, you know, I was going to lose to her. You know, she's incredible, so to lose to her would have been, you know, fine, absolutely fine. But yeah, I was shocked, absolutely shocked when he read it out.
So on the last week, you've been thinking, oh, she got #1, great.
Yeah, no, not so much. And I was just really happy for her. Like, it's a strange thing. Like, we've been through quite a lot of this journey together, and she's an incredible person. She's a great performer, and yeah, I really like, you know, we've really got on, and we've been through judges' houses together and everything else. So I think we really bonded, and yeah, she's incredible. So it wasn't a case of, oh my God, it was like I was really happy for her. So.
She's quite easy on the eye as well, isn't she?
She's lovely, yeah, lovely girl.
So what happened with the convo with Simon after the show last night then? What did he say to you?
He just said, I've done really well, you know, he was really proud, he's really excited to kind of be working with me moving forward, as am I, do you know what I mean? I think it's amazing to get to work with him. Yeah, we just that sort of chat really, and just I think we were just both really, really happy.
So where are you going to place yourself in the market then? What kind of music are you going to go down? Are you going to have a lot of say, or do you not know much at the moment?
Yeah, we've kind of had a little bit of a discussion, obviously. I mean, he said that it's important, you know, who you work with really, and who we get to write with me. And the fact that he said write with me is a great thing, because he didn't say write for me, do you know what I mean? So I think that I'm definitely going to get some input into the writing. Yeah, it would be amazing to do like a bluesy kind of, I mean, Paolo Nutini with that song Scream, for me, was kind of summing up the sort of sound that I want to go for. So yeah, that kind of vibe.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
So I feel sorry for your brother, because he's now going to get recognised everywhere, because he looks just like...
He's better looking than me, he's much better looking than me, he's really chiselled. But yeah, I think he'll be okay with that, I think he'll deal with that okay.
I saw him at the bar last night, I was like, oh, can I get a selfie? Oh, it's not you.
Yeah.
Okay.
People used to do that all the time, like after, because people can come into the reception area after we performed at the studio, and people would just be there taking photos of him and sort of talking to him about the night. And I think after the first couple of weeks, he'd just be going, yeah, thanks, do you know what I mean? Rather than saying it's not me, just be taking it and just be going, yeah, thanks very much.
Their reaction was amazing when you won.
Yeah.
What happened afterwards? Did you get to see them at all?
Yeah, got to see him for a little while. We went up to a party, which was upstairs, and had a couple of drinks together. Nothing too major, but I do feel a little bit ropey today. But yeah, just had a couple of drinks and that was it.
And how's your girlfriend going to feel now? Because there's screaming girls around every corner waiting for you.
Around every corner. She's been dealing with everything really, really well, you know. She's amazing, so I think she's, whatever happens, you know, we can't say what's going to happen, but I think she's going to deal with it fine.
Awesome, winner! Right, I've got loads of Twitter questions for you, by the way.
Wicked, yeah, let's go.
It went crazy. Now, this is quite a deep one, I like it. Which was the bigger contributing factor to your success? Was it losing the soul patch, or that lucky leather jacket that you wore most weeks?
Do you know what? I think it was probably losing the soul patch, and that's something for me which I'm really, really happy with. Do you know what I mean? I think it was just there because I didn't know what to do with it. But a lot of people commented on that from the first audition. I think it was wonky as well. It kind of looked like a question mark, so I'm glad I got rid of that. So we'll go with that. We'll go with the soul patch.
Yeah, I like that. Ding. Right, this one. If you weren't on the X Factor yourself, purely based on talent, who would you wanted to have won?
I think really, I think someone like, you know, I think Fleur, obviously, or the two that I would pick is Fleur or Paul Akister. I think the guy's incredible, you know, his voice is fantastic, and I think he left too soon, really. So, yeah, those two.
He left way too soon.
Yeah.
He's amazing. I'd love for you to ask him, if you could duet with any boy band or girlfriend, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Boy band or girl band? I think it'd have to be One Direction at the moment. You know, those lads are from the UK and they're taking internationally. They're taking the world by storm. So I think, yeah, they're good lads as well. So it'd be One Direction.
Did you get to meet them last night?
I got to meet a couple of them. Yeah, Niall and Louis were there, so I got to meet up with them and yeah, had a little bit of a drink with them, but nothing too major.
Not Ronnie Wood then.
Oh yeah, that was incredible. Like I was just walking down a corridor and Ronnie Wood came up to me and said, "Well done, Ben. You're doing really well." Do you know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, I can't believe that. It's incredible. So that's probably the highlight of my musical career at the moment, yeah.
Cheers, Ron.
Yeah,
thanks, mate.
thanks buddy.
Now this one, does Bake still live?
Bake is alive, yeah, Bake is alive now, you know, he's back from the jungle and yeah, it's wicked to see him, you know, and genuinely, like, I've got on with so many people in that house and he is just like a brother to me, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's great, and it's really nice to have him back.
Oh, did you watch him on Jungle at all?
Yeah, when we could, when I could. I mean, and he done really, really well. I could never do anything like that myself. I'm scared of everything like that, spiders, snakes, everything.
So if you got a phone call tomorrow about going out to, I know it's over, but
Yeah.
would you not go?
No, I couldn't do it. I honestly couldn't do it. You know, and for me as well, it's like, I really, really want to concentrate on music, you know, and that's it for me. In even getting onto X Factor, it wasn't about the reality TV side of things. It was about getting in front of those judges and getting some critique from people who've been in the industry for years. So yeah, I just want to do that.
Awesome. You're more of a Strictly man, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
This one here, celebrations or quality streets?
That's a tough one, you know. I go with Quality Street, retro.
Okay,
Yeah.
bold,
Yeah.
like that one. And coming up for Christmas, ideal. This one here, are you going to do a duet with Jake or what?
Yeah, I'd love to. He's actually written some amazing original songs, you know, which he didn't get to kind of show on the programme. So yeah, I'd love to do a duet with him, and anyone that we've been in the house with, really, that would be an amazing thing to do.
Awesome, and that'll look nice on screen as well. How does it feel to have won it? You deserved it so much. We're so proud of you, Ben.
It's unbelievable. Like, I still, you know, it was literally last night, and I can't believe it. I can't get my head around it at the moment. I think it's going to take a good few weeks for it to at least kick in. But yeah, it's an amazing feeling, and I'm just thankful for everybody who voted for me and all the support and everything. But yeah, it's incredible.
Awesome, and this one, what's been your favourite memory on the X Factor?
My favourite memory? I think that would be in recent time, really. It was probably playing with Ed Sheeran. You know, that was an incredible experience for me. Like, he's an amazing guy, and yeah, just to be on stage with him was an honour. So doing that.
Did you get any advice from Ed? What was the combo that you had before and after the show?
He was just saying, you know, that I guess sometimes there's a bit of a stigma from, you know, people, not particularly people's perspective, but people who on the show sometimes think that because they've been on the show and got there through the X Factor, that they maybe haven't earned their place in the music industry. And he was saying, you know, from his perspective, it's not that, you know. So you just need to kind of believe in yourself as an artist, and you know, just stay focused and not, you know, yeah, that's it really. Stay focused and believe.
It'd be nice to see him again, actually, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
So
yeah.
you must have lots of numbers in your phone now after being on this show. Who's the coolest one you've got so far? Who are you WhatsApping?
No, unfortunately, no one particular. There's no one particular at the moment. I've got a few new Twitter friends and stuff like that. So yeah, but obviously, again, Ed Sheeran kind of followed me on Twitter. So yeah, I'm blown away by that. But there's a good few people on there now that are following.
Does that mean that you can technically DM him now?
It does. You know what I mean? I'm going to go a bit fangirl and start DMing him all these messages. No, I'm going to leave him alone. But yeah, it's incredible that I could even have the opportunity to do that.
Cool, and everyone I've interviewed, because I did interviews every single week that they go out, and they've done me an impression of their judge. So can you give me a Simon Cowell impression?
Let me tell you something. That was probably the best performance I've ever seen on the whole of the X Factor. And that was probably the worst impression I've ever done in my entire life, so I apologise, Simon, for everything.
I was wondering who on earth that was.
Exactly.
Maybe Mel B's easier to do.
No, I'm not going to do any more impressions of anybody else. I'm going to get myself in trouble. I apologise for that.
Yeah, I'd love it if Simon Cowell WhatsApp you, mate.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah, just dropped me straight away.
And what's happening with Christmas with you? Because obviously it's happening. It's in like a week's time.
Yeah, it's really snuck up on, I think, everybody who was involved in the programme. So I'm going to get back to my family, and me and my brother normally do the cooking over Christmas. So if we don't get back there, they won't eat anything. So we need to get back and cook for them.
Forget the cooking. You're singing this Christmas.
Cool. I'll do that. The carols, yeah.
And the guys at work, have you heard from them? And what have they all been
saying?
They
were there last night, and they were taking in the beverages quite a lot. So they weren't in any fit state really to have a conversation. But yeah, I will get back to see them around Christmas time too.
I loved the camera of you in the van with them. It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that's what we used to do. Do you know what I mean? It brings back the memories. So I can't wait to get in a van with them again and go driving around.
Love it, Ben. Well done.
Thank you so
very much, babe.
Cheers.